Two of the engines to a revamped Badgers basketball program joining the show today. Really excited to talk to Ronnie Porter, Breauna Ware. Coming up next, Locked On Badgers. Let's go.
You are Locked On Badgers, your daily podcast on the Wisconsin Badgers. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
What is going on, Badger fans? Really excited for this one. Welcome to Locked On Badgers, your team every single day, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. I'm your host, Ryan Herrings. Today's episode brought to you by Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code Locked On College to get $20 off your first purchase. And when I always say this, when we have great guests, we don't waste any time. We get right into it. Ronnie Porter, Breauna Ware, welcome to the show. Really appreciate both of you. We got hoops coming. I want to start here kind of for both of you. Where is the culture of the team right now? There's been a ton of change this offseason, transfers coming in, new coaching staff. Ronnie, maybe start with you because you were here last year. Where's the team at right now?
With the game coming up this Monday, I think we're at a really good place. Starting in June, I feel like we've just been in a really good place, honestly. Like compared to a lot of teams you see that is brand new players, brand new staff completely. Like you would think there'd be some problems, some like things still working on to this day, but I feel like we figured each other out for the most part, and it'll all show Monday and going forward from there.
Yeah, just to piggyback off what Ronnie said, me coming in as a transfer and just we have like a lot of transfers and then we mix that all together. I think it's been great. Just learning how to play off of each other and just the cohesiveness already is like really odd. And it's just been amazing so far. And we're just learning just our system now and just putting that into place.
Do you feel like there's still a learning curve there? You mentioned learning the system, putting it into place. Like how close to you are both of you think you are to having the full picture in place?
I feel like you learn something new with the staff every day, which is a great thing. Like Coach P is like so in tune to the game. Like you can learn from her every day. So I don't think there is a way to like be perfect and know everything right away. Because again, the next day you're learning something completely new from her and the rest of the staff she brought aboard.
Very true. I think we are also. I feel like we learn every day, and the learning curve it's never ending. It's endless because of everything they're putting into place. Everything that you get, new things that you can learn defensively, offensively, just. Off the court is just a teaching moment every single day in practice.
I love that. We had some people, so I mentioned to some people who watch the show, hey, I think we're going to be able to get Ronnie, Breauna on the show. They're really excited. So some people sent questions. I want to throw this one up here for Breauna. Tori, this is from Tori. From a transfer perspective, what did the recruiting process look like for you in the portal? Why did you pick Wisconsin?
It was hectic. But this is not my first go around. And I just had a few non-negotiables off the court. I would say mainly just picking my last final stop. And when I wanted in a program, I wanted a change of scenery. This will sound weird, right? But I really if I was going to play for a female head coach, I needed them to have kids, which sounds very odd. But when you think about it and you look at females with kids and without kids, it's such a big difference on how their role in leadership looks, mentoring young women. And I really chose Wisconsin because it's just beautiful here. Me and Coach P, I think that was the only coach in the portal that I actually had a detailed conversation about just me, my upbringing, my family, who's important to me, what's important to me, just wanted to know me as a person instead of X's and O's. So we really connected on our first phone call, and I think our first phone call was like 2 hours. So it was amazing. And then I got up here and I saw the campus. I seen Ronnie, I seen Allie, I've seen like all these, the returners, and it just made me feel at home. And it was just a no-brainer for me.
What was the first interaction with you and Ronnie like? And that's kind of a question for both of you.
Ronnie, good.
So we met moms, for me, I love people's parents, like moms, especially because again, it's me, my mom, my siblings. So my first interaction was actually, I talked to her mom. She was with the coaches. So I interacted with her mom. Mom's dope. I always call other people's moms mom. So when I see her, yes, I will address her as mom. And then from going forward, I was just like showing them around, letting them know like the ins and outs of what we experienced. At the same time, I was also in the portal when she did come. So I was still working out in the coach center when she was there. So I kind of wanted to like, I'm never going to tell nobody not to come to the school. Like, I'm not like that person in me. So I was like, because it's still in the back of my head, I was like, Wisconsin's still home. It might be an option still. So like, just letting them know the ins and outs, the grades, there was no negatives. Like, I'm not telling you there's nothing wrong with the state, the school, and everything they had to offer us. And I feel like it was just, you could just see the vibes and like her alertness of where she wanted to be and like her excitement of, wow, this place is crazy. Because I think for our facilities, like walking in, you don't see them everywhere else. So I like just letting her know, like, we got this, they don't got this. We got this, they don't got this. And I'm talking like this. So I have like great respect for her and the people she brought with her on her visit. Because it's like a lot of people, you think of Wisconsin, you're like, oh, I don't really want to come here. What do they have to offer? But for me, it was just like letting them know we have a lot to offer here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I
Breauna,
think
go ahead. Sorry, I wanted no.
And Ronnie finally said that she's coming back. Finally, I was just really excited to play with her and just get into a different position and be versatile in my game. Because I was Stony Brook, I did play majority of the point, and I had the ball in my hands probably 95% of the time. So just having that relief and just having a vet that I can also learn from, being in the Big Ten for 4 years, going on 4 years now, was just really huge for me.
That's great. And this, Ronnie, to you, I know you talked to this a little bit on media days, but Badger BCA was just curious, kind of what convinced you to stay, given some of the struggles this program's had, obviously coaching turnover, if you want to go into a little bit more of that.
I mean, like you said, it's been a long journey here for sure. I mean, I've been here 3 years, going on 4 now, and I've created a home here. And also, like, I don't know how to say it, but like myself here is like, feel like very like known. Like I've created myself here, if that makes sense. Like, and it wasn't easy leaving, like going to other schools. It was great. They had great coaches, great players, but nothing really beat Wisconsin, like the state itself, again, the facilities, the staff, and then Coach P came along. And our initial, so we bumped into each other here and there, not a lot. So like the process, it was like I was going on a visit, I see her one day, then I go a couple of days without seeing her. So then our first initial conversation when we actually sat down, it was like, tell me about yourself, not basketball. I don't want to hear about what you went through before. In your previous seasons. I want you to look forward, and I want to know about you and how I can help you grow as a person on and off the court. And that right there was just a deal changer, because all the other schools I went to, it was really more just basketball talk, not how are you as a person, what you like to do outside of basketball. And I feel like that's important when choosing where your home is. And, so now Wisconsin will forever and always be home.
That's a great answer. Follow up to that one. This is from Tori again for Ronnie. Has Coach brought anything new to your game? Like maybe something, hey, we want you to do more of this on the court.
Yeah. So leadership is the biggest. I mean, I feel like I was told to be a leader, like coming like junior year, sophomore year, but it wasn't really like pushed to me. From the jump, she's like, I don't want nothing less than a level 5 voice. That's how we communicate with each other throughout practices. Level 5, nothing lower. For you to be who people go to on and off the court, and then on the court, another me. So like I can do this without even having to look over at the bench and ask her what I'm doing, like just so that she knows that she could trust me. And I feel like that has grown a lot since, we started playing in June, of leadership and being able to just play my game and not have to worry about, oh, my coach wants this, my coach needs this from me. Just knowing that I can play freely without any like judgment or anything from Coach P.
Let me throw this. This is for both of you from Northwoods. Toughest player to put the clamps on the team. Who's the toughest player to guard? 1v1.
I'm gonna say honestly, I think myself.
I love it.
Come on, it's not that hard.
I mean, like, obviously you want to answer yourself, but like, I honestly like, Giovanna. There's no guarding her. Like her physicality, like she can score at all three levels. Like, and she's tough. Like if you see her bag goes deep. So it's like you can't underestimate her for sure. So I say yo.
Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday. That's a good answer. Good answer.
Introduce yourself, Breauna. Who are you picking?
Yo. Yo is hard because she's very physical, and yeah, she plays no games. Even her guarding you is a problem. So
yeah. Yes.
I love it. When we're going to get into both of your scouting reports a little bit more, Breauna, your crossover, kind of that back and forth rocking crossover. I want to know who taught you that and where you developed that. Coming right back with Ronnie and Breauna. But first, let me tell you about our incredible friends over at Monarch. Monarch is an insanely cool tool to help you manage your money. And let's be honest, most of us can't even name all of our financial accounts. You have mortgages and credit cards and investments and things here, and then you have to open up that tab and then log into this thing. It's hard between 401k, savings, investments. It's easy to lose track. And that can mean leaving some money on the table. Right now, that's why I started using Monarch, the all-in-one personal finance tool that brings our entire financial world all together in one clean, easy-to-use interface on your laptop or your phone. Just like you need a great point guard like Ronnie Porter, you need a great financial tool to help make your team better, make your investments better, your accounts stronger. And that's what Monarch does for me. My wife, we use it together. We plan goals collaboratively. It is an awesome tool. And you can see maybe little spending habits. Maybe you drop a little too much money on coffee each month. Monarch will show you where you're spending money visually with data. It is an incredible tool, again, to help you get a little bit better with your money, which honestly is going to lead to less stress. You're going to be able to do more things, maybe get some tickets to watch women's basketball this year with some of that extra money you're going to save over on Monarch. Don't let financial opportunities slip through the cracks. Use code LOCKEDONCollege at monarch.com for 50% off your first year. That's monarch.com, code LOCKEDONCollege for half off your first year. Today's episode also brought to you by those incredible partners over at FanDuel. NFL's here. College basketball's going to be starting soon. NBA has just started. World Series over on FanDuel. Any type of sports action you want, an incredible place to do it with futures, parlays, teasers, live in-game betting, spreads. And right now, new customers, if you bet $5 and your first bet wins, you're going to get $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. Again, FanDuel, I've talked about it. You get the payouts when you're supposed to get them. It's fast, it's easy, it's secure, it's simple to use. It has every type of live in-game betting, futures, parlays that you're going to want to get into. Whether you're a casual fan or you're diving into the stats, FanDuel makes the game day experience so much better. So what are you waiting for? Visit FanDuel.com to download the FanDuel app today and get started. But first, let's talk Coach P a little bit. Let's continue big picture here. What's something offensively that this staff always harps on? You hear it every practice. We need to do this offensively.
Push the ball. I feel like they don't want us to have to run a set. Like, and that's one thing that I was really happy when talking to them about, like, how this year would be, is not having to play on the half court side of the ball. Like, we're in a Big Ten. It's hard to score and have, like, we're playing against 6'4" bigs. Like, everybody's taller than 6 foot, like being able to score in transition. And I feel like that's the biggest thing she's like put into us is like early passes, like not dribbling too much, moving the ball, one more passes, and just understanding our teammates and know what we're capable of, because I feel like in transition this year, we're going to be a lot better than we've been previously.
Yes, and I'll just say not playing robotic, playing freely, playing off your instincts, and not just what does coach want me to do and just panicking and being in that space. So I think playing freely, but also as a team, cohesiveness and just playing together, but also you still have individuality where you can still play your game and still be successful and have everybody around you be successful as well.
How about defensively? What's the thing that always gets hammered home every practice?
Crashing.
Bounding, playing together on a string in our gaps, just playing as one, like help to helper. Nobody's on their own island here, for sure. Well,
and let's dive into your games a little bit. Ronnie, a little bit. We Badger fans are certainly familiar with your game, what you bring. We were talking before the show. I think one of the underrated aspects of your game, and we'll put up kind of your stats up here as well, specifically your pick and roll manipulation. I think you're really good coming off the pick and roll, understanding what to do with it, being patient with it, offensively and defensively. You're in the upper 60th to 70th percentile on both across all of Division I college basketball. Where does that come from you? Is that experience? Is that natural?
I feel like being as small as I am, it's like I learned that from day one. Like my older brother, that was one thing that he's like been the best at, and I learned that from him, and I've taken that from his game for sure. And coming into the Big Ten, it's like understanding like if they can't guard me off a screen and they can't guard me one-on-one, then I can create for myself, and not only myself but my teammates. So I feel like that's like my favorite part of a game is getting the ball screen, because then I'm like, that's it. Yeah, that's where you lost. You lost right here is guarding me on the ball screen, and I feel like it's definitely experience, because you got to learn how to play off a ball screen for sure. It just doesn't come natural, especially when you're playing Lauren Betts and you got 6'5" post players hedging you off screen. So I feel like it's definitely something that I've learned to adjust to Big Ten wise, high school wise. It's just really an adjustment game by game.
Is there something specifically you look at when you're attacking pick and roll coverages? And again, coverages, you can get iced, you can get hedge, you can get switching. Is there something though specifically you're like, when they do that to you, I love it. Whether it's a big switching on you, whether it's a hedge, whatever it is.
I love when a big switches on me. I love when a big, like, my favorite is when a big is coming, like when my post player is setting the screen, because then I know like, oh yeah, your big can't guard me. They're out of their comfort zone for real. So like I've kind of understood that is when I get a post player guarding me and I'm at the three, that's not their comfort zone for sure, but it's mine. So just attacking that and being able to play off that for sure.
Breauna, I want to jump into your offensive game a little bit here. Again, a deep bag, 84th percentile. Let me start here. 84th percentile in the country with the ball with 4 seconds left on the shot clock. It seems like you have ice in your veins a little bit. Is that the kind of where you grew up? Is that mentality you have?
Yes, just playing in the park. I grew up with older uncles who played. My grandfather is like my mini trainer that he is, and he'll be watching this as well and telling like, I did that, I made her, But just playing in the park and just playing against boys too, and being from Queens and just having to be trying to prove yourself on a court with men and boys and just having that dog in you. But that's a really good stat. I never knew that.
Yeah, 84th percentile. It's pretty elite at the end. The other one I want to hit you with is 87th percentile in catch and shoot, but 70th percentile at the rim. So essentially, you're scoring at the rim or catch and shoot. Is there a preferred spot? Like, what do you want to be shooting, or do you want to drive that closeout?
I can't tell you all my secrets. Is this going online?
Yeah, it is. No, you don't have to dive into that. But
no, honestly, coming from last year, it's just a lot of people. I wasn't the strongest shooter, and I really worked on that in the summertime. And I realized people were going under, and a lot of times they were meeting me at the basket, and I was getting charges, and I was going too far, and things like that. So I think it extends my game a little bit more when I shoot. And now it's like you have to go over the screen. Now I can get down to the basket and do what I really love to do. But I really love to attack the basket, challenge bigs, get the bigs in foul trouble. I love being down there and just banging. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that so much in the Big Ten. So we'll see.
It is that 5.6 free throw attempts per game, which is a big part of where your offensive output comes from. I did want to ask you that, the level of competition, just in practice so far, scrimmages, just watching film with teams coming up. How has that adjustment gone for you?
It's great. Honestly, my teammates, they push me every day. It is different, just resources-wise, I would say. But in my head, basketball is still basketball. So no matter what level, it's still – you know what I mean? It's still the game. Nothing has changed, but the speed of the game probably now for me is a little bit more faster. Every level you go up. So it's been really great, and I think I've learned from previous coaches in my past. My prior head coach was from Tennessee. Then I had another former head coach that was from Syracuse. So they always instilled these things into me.
Have some great questions to wrap this show up with Breauna and Ronnie. But first, let me tell you about our incredible friends over at Game Time. Have you ever decided last minute, you're maybe bored and think to yourself, hey, self, I'm a little bored. What could I do today? I don't know. Maybe we should go out to the ball game. Maybe we should get some friends, get family, cousins, whatever it is. Let's head out to the game. Let's go watch women's hoops in the Kohl Center. Let's go somewhere and do something. Let's get out and live a little bit. That's exactly where Game Time comes in. Last minute, easiest way to grab last minute tickets without the stress. With the money you save on tickets, you can splurge on food, drinks, oversized nachos. Let's go, which is honestly, nachos are one of my core weaknesses in life. Although they're amazing, so maybe it's a core strength that I'm always able to find them. I'm not sure. But Game Time makes all of this possible. Game Time makes buying tickets fast and simple. Prices on the app actually drop the closer you get to first pitch, and you get incredible last-minute deals, clear seat views, lowest price guarantee that takes the worry out of buying. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets on Game Time. Download Game Time app, create an account. You just go Locked On College, and you're going to get $20 off your first purchase. Terms to apply. Again, that's code Locked On College, LOCKEDONCOLLEGE for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest prices, guaranteed. Kind of question for both of you. What's the best game you've ever played?
I got that on top of my head. Penn State last year away. I don't know if it was a triple-double or a double-double, somewhere near there, but I was cooking. I was cooking.
You won that game, Ronnie?
Yeah, we did win.
The games that we ain't win, man. I have to say last year, probably Campbell or against my Long Island rival, Hofstra, I would say. So, yeah, I was just, they cussed out me. It just was.
What is that like for both of you? I mean, Ronnie, that Penn State game, Breauna, playing Campbell or Hofstra. What is that like when you have a game like that? How do you come down from that high after the game? Do you even sleep that night?
Nah, I was lit. A couple of my teammates was cooking too. Like we had Sarah Williams, Carter. Like we did our thing that game, and it was a away game too. So that's what made it crazy. Because then we had more fans in them that game. And that's rare to happen on a away game, having more fans in the home team. And it was just that feeling. I don't know. I don't think I came down for a couple more days after that. I'm not gonna lie.
Nah, she's funny. For me, I don't think I get too high. I don't think I get too low. I just I took a game at a time. Coming from my prior school, just the goal that we had that year. I didn't have the ability to get too high, and then I'm in practice. I just had a great, because we still had work to do towards the end of the season when it was dwindling down. So, I probably wouldn't have got for ice cream.
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing wrong with that. Flip the question around. What game kept you up at night? Because it was just, for whatever reason, the worst game you've ever played. It still bothers you.
I would say, I'm going to let you think, Ronnie.
Yeah.
It don't bother me because, not no more. It used to. But I think the game I played St. John's. And I think that's the first time in my whole collegiate career that nothing was falling. I think I went scoreless. It was horrible. And it just was, we didn't prepare well for that game. we weren't prepared as a team for that game to challenge them in Queens, New York, in their, facility. So that game really keeps me up, probably.
We lost to Minnesota twice last year. Before that, we were 4-0 with them. It's home state. Yeah, just losing to them. It wasn't even like I played a horrible game. It was just like not wanting to lose to them. All my friends that I've grown up playing basketball with and against is on the team. So just having to lose to them twice after just beating them four times in a row for 2 years straight, that them games there is them still hit me hard. So this year the outcome will be different for sure.
That's a great answer. Ronnie, let's few more questions and we'll let you go. I definitely want to be respectful of both your time. I know how busy student athletes are. Thoughts on, you weren't really shy about this in media days, just in terms of goals for the team, like what you want to accomplish this year. Kind of for both of you, this season is a success if blank happens.
If we continue to play together, if we continue to be like able to be led by our coaches and want to learn every day, come in every day, give 110%, and all have that same goal. Our goal is to go to March Madness and not just go to compete, to play more than one game. And if we all keep that mindset, then we'll have a successful season.
Hey, you hit it on the nail. And I would add just pouring into each other. If we pour into each other and not worry about the minutes and X's and O's, and we keep that one goal and what we all said we were going to do in that locker room, just keep the main thing and live, like our coach P says, live life based off principle and not emotions. So I think that's going to be really big for us.
Let's finish up here. We had a couple questions, kind of rapid fire. We're going to play a little game called How Well Does Breauna Ware Know Ronnie Porter? You ready, Breauna?
Why can't
highest scoring game of Ronnie's career. Throw me a number.
23.
Ronnie, do you know?
Is it 28?
26, Georgetown.
26, Georgetown, last year, yes.
Cooking. Most rebounds for Ronnie Porter in a single game, Breauna?
12.
13.
Dang!
Yeah,
that's 13 boards. Let's go. Career high assists, Breauna?
Ooh, that's a good one.
11.
Do you know, Ronnie?
No, I don't.
12 against Penn State, that game that you were cooking in.
Oh, man, I was going to say 12 too.
That's good. Let's flip it. Ronnie, Breauna's career high.
34.
30. Twice, though. Twice.
That works. Okay.
Rebounds.
Give me 10. I'm going to go with 10.
Breauna, do you know?
No, I think 9, 8.
8. But you did it 3 times. You got it 3 times. Career high 3-point made in a game.
5.
She correct, Breauna?
Yeah.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
A couple more team-specific questions here, then we'll wrap it up. I kind of asked you both this before the show, but for the people listening, if you had everybody on the team, 3-point contest, who wins more often than not?
Between Kira and Lily.
Yeah. Okay. I would say Kira, me. Let me stop. I would say Kira, Lily, Lacey.
Throw Lacey in there too. That's on me.
Because sometimes Lacey, it could get there. We'd be like, dang, she went 4 for 4. So
most likely to dive on the floor for a loose ball?
I'd say myself. I just did it the other day.
Literally, I got the burns to prove it.
Last kind of question here, and again for both of you, really appreciate the time. Obviously, a lot of people are excited for the season coming up, with new energy. Message to Badger fans. Kind of, Breauna, we'll start with you there.
Wow, just I was over here thinking of a slogan in my head. We're gonna be dogs. We're gonna be gritty, hard-nosed, relentless. We coming to bring that flavor. I know for me and my Queens native, we're coming to add to Wisconsin's women's basketball team and just make an impact and leave our mark.
I'd say don't miss out. Don't hate if you don't come. Be there, be in your seats every single game. Away games, be at home. Make sure your TV is on, plugged in, Wi-Fi is connected, and just watch, and you'll see. I mean, I feel like we're gonna put Wisconsin on the map this year, and I'm saying this from being here for 3 years. This year is the year, and I probably said that 2 years ago, last year, but I mean it. This year is the year. So be in your seats and be cheering and be loud, because Wisconsin will be on the map this year.
For sure.
Absolutely love it. Ronnie Porter, Breauna Ware, thank you so much for for jumping on the show. For everybody watching, thank you so much for tuning in. Women's hoops starting pretty soon. I am so jacked for this team. I cannot wait. On Wisconsin, and we will talk to all of you tomorrow.